All right, y'all, we are live over here. Oh my goodness, and it's actually in sync. It's actually in sync. What's up, y'all? Oh my goodness, I feel like I need to. Seem like I need to smoke some things out since I ain't been here in a while, y'all. Let me go and clear the air, clear the air, y'all. This is Coach Red Hawk. Oh my gosh, in the building. Oh my Lord. Listen, if I don't burn me or something when I use fire, then I ain't using fire. I don't know what that is, but I'm either burning myself. Hello there. My phone was in my pocket. Next thing I know, I see you, the Red Hawk. Well, hello there, the Crypto MD. Who are you? What's your name? Your other name? Your Goodman name. Is this Mike? Is this Mike? All is well as can be. If I ain't seen or talked to you in 5 years, there have been a lot of new developments. A lot of new developments. But honey, we is here. We are in the house. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This is crazy because you popped up in my notifications about a week ago. You're going through some issues. And I'm like, I know who that is. I know who that is. Oh my gosh, hold on. Y'all know we do not do. Oh my gosh. See, I got this. Okay, we ain't even gonna worry about it. We are live, y'all. So this is not gonna be a perfected broadcast. We just hear y'all. Spirit had me come over here. I used to go live every day, everywhere, and it just was not to my benefit. Past 2 years, I'm now a caregiver to my mom. So my time is very valuable, right? Just like everybody else's. But I'm just saying, if I show up on somebody's camera, that means Spirit has messages, honey. So yeah. So today, Spirit said pop out. So I did. I have to listen to Spirit. I actually popped up on one of my work sites, and it was determined that I probably will not be logging on there ever again. Yeah. But anyway, so yes, I am a caregiver to my mom full time, and but I'm still doing what I do. I still have my business. I am an empowerment coach, a life coach, spiritual advisor, all things spiritual. Still pulling cards. Still helping people shift their energy. So but yeah, it's good to have a live person, a real person and not a bot. A lot of my work sites I'm on, I don't know what's going on, but that's why it's good to have your own. It's good to have your own. So I have my own channel. Hello, YouTube. I have my own spaces. I have a Discord community, all of that. So I have places I can duck off to and do what I do. But it is good to see you, Michael, or feel you, or whatever. It's not an accident that you are here. That's for sure. Because Spirit put you back on my timeline last week. All right, and here you are. So yeah, yes. So would you like a card? I don't know if I've ever pulled cards for you. They're just general card readings. Nothing scary. Nothing that's gonna have you, stand up at night wondering what's gonna happen in the future, honey. We create our own futures. I am really into timeline jumping, quantum leaping. I've been quantum leaping for the past year. So this is, I'm not going to say it's supposed to be, this is my best timeline. This is my ideal best timeline. So, so yeah. Yeah. But anyway, would you like a pull? We're here. Give me a number between 1 and 11. And we just gonna pull some cards from one of my oldest decks, and that would be my archangels. I always like to start with them when I'm coming back, so they can do what they do, and that's open up the door. Yes. And if anyone is here and they don't want to pull, we have we have something in place where even if people are watching me and they don't want their own specific card pulls, I just pull from either card 3, 5, 7, 9, or 11. So even if nobody wants to actively participate, I still have something in place where if you watching, you're gonna get something. Period. Period. So, and I always start with my card. I try to give you guys, you know, first seat or first pull, but I also like to pull my own card first just to see what comes out the gate, see what tone we setting for the evening. And speaking of setting a tone for the evening, I won't be here long. Again, Spirit told me to pop off, which means I'm supposed to show up on somebody's camera somewhere. So, YouTube was my second pick. So so yeah. We are just gonna pull card number 3 for me. 1, 2, 3. Or me. We got the Queen of Raphael. I'm gonna show this to y'all. Queen of Raphael, y'all. Kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. This is what I would call a mirror card. This is my card. This resonates with who I am, what I am, and why I am. All right. It says follow your heart, a love of home and family, and trustworthy psychic information. That is what you guys will get from me, trustworthy psychic information. And not so much as psychic information. I really want to move away from that label of me being a psychic. Well, I was gonna say before I was a psychic, but I was born into that profession and I just made it a profession. But before I want to be known as a psychic, I want to be known as an empowerment coach. I want to be known as someone who does not predict people's future, but helps to create people's future. You know, partnership between them, I, and the divine. All right. That's my claim to flame. That flame. That is speaking of flame, that's not an accident. Spirit said flame back up for whatever reason. There are no coincidences or what's the other word? Accidents. Thank you, Spirit. Bluetooth disconnected. Oh no, Bluetooth disconnected. That means there is no more sound on here, y'all. I don't know what's going on. If the Bluetooth is disconnected, that means you guys might can't hear me. Can y'all hear me still? I'm not sure if y'all can hear me because this is crazy. That's why Spirit told me to burn this for whatever reason. I don't know why. That is insane, y'all. But right before this disconnected, Spirit told me to blaze up. So let me see if I can. This is crazy, y'all. It says disconnect, connected, but it's not connected. All of this technical problems today, y'all. I think Spirit just wanted to see if I was going to be obedient. Oh, man. Hey there, I'm good. Can you hear me? It said my Bluetooth disconnected, so I'm not sure if y'all can still hear me or not. I am really having tech issues today. Hey Monica. Hey Monica's hubby. I'm good. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. This is why I logged off on my work site. They could not hear me at all. Um, yeah, we got 4 people here. Y'all, let me try to rectify this tech issue. Bluetooth connected. There we go. All right, y'all probably can hear me now. I'm not gonna listen. This is live. Whatever happens live stays. Okay. I don't do all that editing and all that jazz because I'm not gonna say it's not that serious to me, but listen, it's not that serious. So we are here. That's what's most important. We got here. Of course, there's gonna be tech issues. Why? Because the low vibrational imps don't want to hear me speak. They don't want me here, y'all. But we're gonna persevere. We are here. Thank you for the hearts, y'all. Thank you for the hundreds. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, y'all, we are here. It has been a long time, y'all. It has been it's been months since I've been in front of anybody's camera. So, but again, Spirit urged me to get here today in front of the camera. I started off on one of my work sites. The first person that said something to me was a racist. Yeah, so that was enough. All right, that was enough to let me know that you know what, you probably won't be coming back on here no more, right? But I have to follow the urging of Spirit. Spirit says show up. So I showed up to find out that there have been many changes on my work site since I had last been on there. Like there's no longer live support. Back when I first started, if my stuff wasn't up to par, honey, they was showing up telling me to log off and come see them. Now there's no live support. Really? So y'all mean to tell me that people can come in here and disrespect my sacred space? Thank you very much. Because anytime I cam up, that's my sacred space. All right. Hey Monica. They don't matter for real. We already know that. We already know that. But here's the thing. It's a work site, right? So let's just say that I leave my house, I done got dressed right and got prepared, I done drove through traffic, went to my work site, and I'm sitting at my desk, and a racist comes in, right, and harasses me. I wouldn't put up with it outside the house, so I'm not gonna put up with it inside the house, right? So for that to be a spiritual site, supposed to be a spiritual work site, and for me to have to put up with that, it's not happening, right? Because it's just not happening. So besides that, my sound wasn't working. I mean, I turned off my computer, I did this, I did everything, checked all my points, right? Still no sound. Okay, not my problem, not my fault, right? Everywhere else I went, you could hear me, right? But you cannot hear me on this work site. So I was harassed, and now y'all can't hear me. So that's like 2 strikes. What's the third strike? I'm not sticking around for a third strike. So it was still in my spirit to cam up somewhere though, just not there. So the next place was YouTube, right? I mean, I have a YouTube channel. Why haven't I shown up? What's the problem? Well, I don't know. But I'm here now. That's what's most important. I'm here now. Spirit told me to pop out. I'm here. I'm being obedient to spirit. Somebody needs me somewhere, right? Maybe they don't need me in that other space anymore. It will be 15 years on March 22nd. 15 years when I first started my psychic career. All right. So been there, done that. Let's close this door. Let's come over here and focus on building my YouTube audience. Right. So I don't know if I'm going to show up tomorrow. I don't know. I just don't know. But I know that I'm here today. So we're going to bring y'all some messages today. Glad I found you. Oh, thank you, boo. I'm glad to be here. You know, I love, that's what I was telling the few people that did show up over there on my work site. I'm like, I have a whole YouTube channel. If enough of you guys find me over there, like take the time to locate me, because I'm never MIA. I'm somewhere. Even if I don't show up, if you show up on one of my videos, okay, and you comment under one of my old videos, I get a notification. So that's going to link us back up. So anytime y'all missing me, just leave a comment. I'll be there. I will be there. So, but yeah, we here now. Aw, that's what's up. Well, I thank you guys. I thank you. Give me y'all numbers between 1 and 11. I'll do yours first, ladies first, and then we'll do Sunny's. But y'all saw my card. It was the Queen of Raphael. It was my mirror card. I am kind. I am understanding. I am giving. And I do have psychic abilities. Okay. So it's telling me to follow my heart. I love being in front of this camera. I just have to find the time to be in front of this camera. I don't know if I told you guys or not, but 2 years ago, my mom had a stroke. I'm actually her caregiver now, like full time. My daughter works outside the home, so I'm with mommy most of the time. From the time I can't say from the time we get up, because we we get up 3 times a night to make sure she stays dry. Okay, so we get up 3 times a night. When we finally get up around 10:30 a.m., from 10:30 a.m. till I'm putting her in the bed. So I am her full-time caregiver. Unfortunately, we don't get paid for it. We don't qualify, which is one reason why I need to find these millions, honey, because there needs to be some type of organization that pays, people who aren't on Medicaid. You know, yeah, my mom has never been on Medicaid, you know, so we don't qualify for the state ran programs that pay people to take care of their loved ones. So unfortunately, I'm not getting paid for that. Which it doesn't matter. Well, let me stop playing. It does matter that I don't get paid, because this, other than this, my work sites, I don't have any money coming in. You know what I'm saying? My work sites have dried up. Okay. Everybody and their grandmama is on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, pulling cards. Okay. When I started doing this, it was just work sites. It wasn't, oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. But my business, my life purpose, everything that I intertwined into a business has been saturated all over social media. So why would somebody come? I'm just saying it, to be honest. Why would somebody come and pay me, to do what 50 million other people are doing online? So I can't even depend on that money anymore. So so yeah, it's listen, by the grace of God, by the grace of God, we are able to manage our house, you know. But I'll be 59 this year. Listen, I gotta find an income. a real income. I'm talking about some cash flowing. All right. I'm not on social media to make money. I'm not a content creator in that aspect, right? I have a whole business. I am an empowerment coach. I am a spiritual advisor. That has nothing to do with my content on social media. So I'm not even looking for stars. I have to move differently. That's why y'all stop seeing me, because that's not why I'm on there. I have a business that I have ran since 2011, paid taxes on the whole nine. So my content, not even my content, my time on social media don't even look like nobody else's. All right. Because I don't want your stars. I don't want your comments. That's not, I want your business. I have a business. Okay. But yeah, but Spirit told me to get on here today. So that's why I'm here, y'all. Let me see, 15. Oh, I'm so sorry. You have goosebumps. You always told us the truth. Aw, yes, honey. 15 May died 3 days before her birthday 1 year ago. So sorry, Booski. Aw, yeah. So sorry to hear that. I am so sorry, Booski. Yeah. By God's grace, mommy was not taken away from us. Okay, and if she had been, I don't know what we would be doing right now. Mommy truly is the heartbeat of this family. Okay, that's why, paid or unpaid, I'm taking care of her like I'm getting paid. Okay, number one, she deserves, right? She deserves to be taken care of like somebody getting paid. Okay. Number two, it's just a blessing that she's still here, you know. But again, it could have been totally different, you know. Putting her in a nursing home was not an option. Um, God had it already set up, right? On the day that she stroked, on the day that she actively stroked. I'm gonna say actively stroked because, as we learned, she was already stroking. We just didn't know it. She didn't even know it. So there are symptoms to things before they happen. Okay, there are symptoms to things before they happen. You know, so nobody knew, but on that fateful day, I happened to be here, right? Back then, 2 years ago, I'm gonna say 3 years ago. 3 years ago, every morning I would get up, get myself together, get dressed, and take a walk, right? So this particular day, I was getting myself together, getting ready to take my walk, and Mama passed by my room, right? And she asked me to fix her dishwater, right? So I fixed her dishwater, right? And I came back in my room. I was getting ready to leave the house, right? And something told me to go back in the kitchen. And when I went in the kitchen, Mama was still in there, right? And she was standing up and she was wiping the counter with her right hand. She was wiping the counter, just wiping it. And I looked at her. I said, Mama, you all right? And she didn't say nothing. But she was still wiping the counter like a robot, like a robot was wiping the counter. I said, something is wrong. I said, Mama, you all right? And she never did answer me. I said, come on, let's get you back in the room. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I know there's angels. I know God is real. I know this because I lived it. Because I don't know how I got Mama from the kitchen back to her bedroom, right? Because she could not walk. Mama could not walk. So really, I don't know how I got her except for the angels. So I set her on her bed and she kind of like flopped over. I'm like, oh no, something is wrong, right? So I started calling. I didn't call it. People tell you to call 911 first, but before you call 911, you calling family members. I'm texting my sister. I'm calling my daughter. Like, how was Mama? When was the last time you talked to Mama? How was Mama when you left? Because I was in the room. How was Mama? And everybody was talking about she was good. Well, she ain't good now, honey. So I did call the ambulance, right? And come to find out she was having an active stroke. And because I called them as quickly as I did, they were able to get here, administer some type of medicine. And anyway, long story short, we we be praying over here, right? We be praying and we be praising. It's increased, but man, Mama's still here. She looks so good, y'all. When she first had her stroke, in her recovery, she was kind of like drying up. You know how older people dry up? Well, Mama still has her. We always say she looked like a baby in the face. She still has her. We just blessed y'all. So yeah. So I take care of my mom 24/7. My daughter is here right now, so I don't have to be out there with her because Spirit wanted me in front of this camera today, y'all. So that's why I'm here. But yeah, for the most part, I take care of my mama 24/7. I don't even sleep in my bedroom anymore. I sleep with Mama. I mean, we are joined at the hip for real. Um, Yeah, and I thank God that I was here. I thank God that we did not have to put her in a nursing home. When she was going through her rehab, um, we were there. When I tell y'all, they didn't have to do much of anything. Not the physical therapy, but like when she was first in the hospital, and they moved her to the rehab facility and all that jazz. We were there every day. Like they had to get rid of us. Like it's time for y'all to go. So they were confident in her coming home with us because they like, man, we ain't never seen nobody take care of they people like y'all. And we was like, really? This is what we do. We take care of each other. But yeah, so we've been taking care of Mama for 2 years. I mean, and I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna read your comments. Um, we've taken care of Mama better than she took care of herself. Okay, that's the God's honest truth. She is now a recovering alcoholic. Okay, Mama been drinking since she was a kid. So I truly believe God did not take her away from here because he wanted her to have a better life. He wanted her to be taken care of. He wanted her to truly be loved. You know what I'm saying? Because she deserves that. She ain't had a drink in 2 years. My mama got a whole new kidney, whole new everything, right? Because I'm telling y'all, if God was done with her, she would not be here. So God was not done with her. So, but anyway, now I'm getting emotional. Yeah. So she chosen, we're chosen, my kids are chosen. So again, God told me to pop back out. God told me that the world needs you now. You know, your imperfect self. God needs you now. The world needs your energy. You may not show up every day, but you fixing to show up. Because I created you to speak, to teach, to uplift, to inspire, to help people through their storms, all of that. So I know that's why I'm back. I know that's why I'm back. Yeah, I can't believe I can't believe I'm up in here crying, y'all. But it feels good to be back. It feels good to be back in front of this camera. I really do miss being in front of the camera. I really do. Uh, so we are here, y'all. We are back. I'm gonna try to find time to make my time in front of this camera really count. Again, I feel like I ain't gonna say I feel like I'm letting my mama down, but my daughter bought me a desk so that I could sit in mama's room with her and work, but that didn't work out. I really have not been working in mama's room. Okay. The TV is on, the music is on, you know. So we're gonna find our way, y'all. We're gonna find our way, we're gonna find our path. If God said it's time for me to get back in front of this camera, I know it's time. And so that's why I push through. But let's oh my gosh, I don't even know what kind of music I can play on YouTube without, them. It's another thing, y'all. Ain't nobody got time for all these rules and regulations and stipulations. And we got folks in high places committing all kinds of crimes, and they want to, it's just crazy, y'all. It's just a crazy time. And I do want to be a light. I do want to be a light where I'm supposed to be. Uh, I know that's real, Booski. I mopped yesterday. My daughter bought a new broom and a new mop, and I'm like, okay, it's time for spring cleaning. So, honey, put I made some moon water. I can't stop crying, y'all. I cannot stop crying. Um, so yesterday I mopped. I made some moon water. We just came through something called a fire horse ring of fire eclipse. Okay, the new moon has risen. So I did some stuff yesterday, or was it the day before? I think it was yesterday. So I put my moon water in there. I put some salt in there. I put some cinnamon in there. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. This is live. I put my bleach and my pine salt with the intention. Y'all remember how back in the day on the cartoons, the witch would be stirring their brew. Well, that's how I felt, yeah, when I was stirring my mop water, speaking into my mop water. You know what I'm saying? Peace and joy and love and unity as I mop these floors after I swept them. As I mop this floor, I need unity and peace and love and prosperity to roll up in this house. We actually, I do a lot of energy work. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I know God is real. I know God is real. I know Jesus is real. I know the Holy Spirit is real. I also know that the archangels are real. I also know that our ancestors, our dearly departed loved ones on the other side, are still capable of assisting us energetically. Okay? I know they like to say that the people on the other side are demons and familiar spirits. They are familiar spirits. Duh. They're my mama. I mean, not my mama, your grandmama, my granddaddy, my sister, my friends. Those are familiar spirits. Yes. Not demonic spirits. Familiar spirits. Yes, they are. And they are on the other side waiting to assist us. Why? Because it all is one. It's all one now. It's all one now. There is no separation. There is no veil. All worlds, all portals have opened, collided. Everything is mashed together. Everything is mashed together, y'all. You just got to find your way to the light. All right? You just got to find your way to the light. We have been tricked, bamboozled, lied to, all of the above. Everything is open. Everything is open for discussion. Everything is out in the open, right? Find your way to the light, Spirit said. Animals too, honey. Yes, our animals too. Forgive me, Rocky. Thank you. I opened my eyes and I see animals. Yes, we have dearly departed. Yeah, and I know that's true because every now and then our dearly departed Rocky, his energy will jump into our other dog. They were so night and day, right? So anytime Bally is cutting up, that's Rocky. So listen, I believe in all of that. I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm not here to talk anybody out of their own beliefs, honey. I'm just, whatever I do on this internet, I am sharing my beliefs. I'm not trying to sway nobody's opinion. I don't give a frog what you believe. Believe what you believe. Because I'm going to believe what I believe, right? So it's just time out for trying to bicker and bitch and moan about other people's other stuff. You know, do you, boo? That is my mantra. Do you, boo? Because I'm going to do me. And if what I'm doing don't coincide with what you're doing, then go on about your business. You know, it's just so much going on in the world, honey. I listen, whatever you believe, okay, whatever. You know, ain't nobody got time for that kind of energy anymore. You know, and that's another reason why God said, get back on here. Because you don't do that. You don't go back and forth. That ain't never been your thing. Now, back in the day, I would argue with people, but honey, my breath is too precious to argue with anybody about anything. Whatever. Listen, I'm saving my precious breath, honey. Yeah, understood. I get that. I get that. My daughter, she was the main caregiver for our pets, and now listen, mm-mm, no. People were like, well, just get another dog. Because no, we ain't never in our adult life suffered a loss of a pet other than our fish, okay, and that's different. But you know, your dog truly is your best friend, and it truly is your baby. You know, they do become a part of the family. So if you're hurt behind losing a pet, now it is hard. It's hard to get another one because you don't want to go through that hurt again, right? That's a choice to get a pet. Now, our loved ones, those are our loved ones, right? And we all got to go one day. But to actually buy something that you know might leave you, no, I'm not putting that kind of hurt on me again. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. I get that. I get that. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm so sorry, Booski. I am so sorry. May God feel and transmute that energy of loss. You know, um, yeah, something. But thank you. Spirit said some things we never get over. We don't. You know, that's just being human. Some things we cannot get over, no matter how hard we try. And that's just people's individual whatever. You know, me personally, honey, I got I got 4 kids, right? Four kids, plus a bonus, right? So I got 4 plus a bonus, plus I'm a mother and auntie to a whole bunch of other folks' kids, right? Um, but my kids are having kids, right? So I'm now We are loading our seventh grandchild up now. Yeah, we have a seventh grandchild loading. So yeah, we don't need any more pets. Okay, I'm trying to build a legacy so my grandkids and their kids do not have to be a part of anybody's struggle. That is why I have to write these books. I have so much writing I'm supposed to be doing. Because after I'm gone, honey, who gonna who gonna right? So I'm definitely got some more books to write. Spirit told me to go on and republish my previously published book. I have 4 books that I need to redo. So we got those books, plus we have other books. So really, I ain't got time to be going back and forth with folks, right? And it's easy to get sucked into the back and forth world. But that's why you have to be aware of the energy and daily detox. I wake up listening to detox music, affirmation. So yeah, I have to stay elevated, not just for myself, but for my family. They really depend on, me to stay elevated. I remember one day I lost it recently. One day I lost it. I haven't lost it in a while. One day I lost it, honey, and some work that I had did, it shifted. I said, oh my gosh. So if I don't stay elevated, the whole house going down. If I don't stay elevated, the whole house can go down. I'll say that. Can. It won't, because I won't allow it. But yeah, I lost it one day, and some work that I had been doing, I saw the evidence of God's hand in it. God says, see, if you lose it, the whole house is lost. So that was a test for me, because I had not lost it. I can't afford to lose it. My family cannot afford for me to lose it. So yeah, so this is a lifestyle. Yeah. Oh, I remember Soul Trade. Oh, that is so precious. That is precious. Soul. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And soul is so precious. Soul is so precious. Yes, my heart my heart just got so full. My heart just got so full. Soul is so precious. And soul wants you to know, yes, still there. Still there. Wow. Thank you, soul. Yeah, soul soul just filled my heart. Oh my goodness. No, I get it. Let me tell you something about these dogs, honey. When I'm talking, Bally will join in. I'm like, dude, why do you try to interrupt me when I'm talking? It's like one day he's going to speak and we're going to actually be able to understand him. Because he's like, I want to talk too. I don't know when he started doing that, but when I'm talking, he just gets to barking like he talking too. I'm like, I don't even remember when he started doing that. He didn't used to do that. But if I'm talking, he is talking too. So yeah, so I get it. I get it. I'm telling you, dogs are nothing less than reincarnated people. Dogs are nothing less than reincarnated people. And I say dogs, but I mean cats too. That's why they say cats have 9 lives. We all have lives. continuous lives. We all do. We all do. Give me a number, Booski. Give me a number. I feel so good. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. I'm telling y'all, man, it's been so long. I am so grateful to be here. I'm so grateful to be having a conversation. Yeah. I don't know where else I might show up, y'all. Wherever spirit tell me to. But definitely she told me to show up over here. So here I am. We already pulled my card. Monica, did you and Sunny give me a number? If y'all did, I did not see it. And yes, Sunny, we getting ready to have an early spring. Yesterday it was 60 something degrees. The day before it was 71. I cannot wait. Sunny wants 24. Okay. Okay, so 24 for him. Okay, I'll let you guys get 24. Just because we're here. I said 1 through 11, but I can count to 24. Okay. So you want 15 and Sunny wants 24. Okay. Got you. So we're going to do yours first. Card number 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's your card. You got the Ace of Ariel. Ace of Ariel. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. Also, a change in a job or a promotion. Now, the thing with a job or a promotion, we know that you guys are retired, you're chillaxing, whatever. That could be a hobby. Just something new. Something new for y'all to do. All right? That's what Spirit is saying. Something new for y'all to do. So a lot of times these cards are not like face valued. There's always room to add or subtract from the card, right? But the main thing is today is your lucky day. Of course it is. You are sitting with the red hawk. So today is your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. Okay? Yes. Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, honey, listen. Hold on. That's for you, honey. May the funds continue to flow. May peace, protection, and prosperity continue to flow into and onto your life. All right? Definitely peace, protection, and prosperity. That's what you need right now. Peace, prosperity, and most of all, protection so that you can continue to do your bit. All right? But today is your lucky day. All right. So boom, that's for you. Let me see what's for hubby. Card number 24 for him. Oh, you said grub. Okay. Uber, DoorDash. And oh, you mean you're getting ready to start grub hubbing? Is that what you call it, grub hubbing? Grubbing. That's what's up. Card number 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right. So this is for hubby. He got the three of Gabriel. It says prosperity arising from wise planning. Okay. Time to take the next step. Also, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. You guys are still on this side of the grass, right? Which means there is no stopping. There is no stopping growing, right? As long as we are here, there is an opportunity to continue to grow and flow. A lot of times we retire and, well, let's just say it's best to keep going. Some kind of way it's best to keep going. A lot of times people work until um, they have to retire, and then when they retire, they find that, well, wow, I should have retired a long time ago because now I can't do nothing. So, yes, always be looking for opportunities to continue growing, flowing, and going. That is what Spirit is saying. you know we're trying to keep mama going. She don't do much of anything, right? She didn't do much of anything before she had her stroke, so it's really hard to get her to do anything because she really didn't do nothing. Drank and work puzzles, that was her lifestyle. Drank and work puzzles, and she wasn't bothering nobody, she said. I ain't bothering nobody, so nobody better bother me. That was mama's mantra. Well, obviously you were bothering someone yourself. So now, I try to keep the music going for her. She don't really watch TV. It's just, it's kind of sad that she did not have much of a lifestyle before her stroke, but we keep her comfortable. We listen, long as she can bop that head. That's why we keep the music going, so she can dance. She loves listening to music. So that's about it. Sorry about that. I was just thinking about her being retired, and she really didn't do nothing but drink and work them puzzles, honey. That's what she loved to do. And she wasn't bothering anybody until it started bothering her. That's what happened. It bothered her. Oh wow. Okay. Let me tell you something, Sonny. Mommy used to say, this was another one of Mommy's mantras. When you DEAD, I don't want to speak that. When you DEAD, you're done, right? When you DEAD, you're done, right? So we have to quote this to her a lot. Like, you're not gone yet. So you cannot be done. I know you don't feel like doing these little pedals. We have her pedaling, working her arms and working her legs. Yeah, you're not DEAD, so you cannot be done. You cannot be done. You better find something to do, Sonny. Find something to do. Oh, somebody calling me. Come on, y'all. Oh, I can't take this. That's one of my clients, y'all. Thankfully, I do have a regular client in my business. I'm trying about five more of them. Um, I'm trying to get five more of them because they are very consistent. So that is what I'm working on now, building my private practice. So if I can get five more of him, I would be good. Um, yeah, they almost meet with me every Sunday, so I'm earning every Sunday for sure. Hold on, y'all. All right. Yeah, listen. Gotta talk to my client. Can't talk to him right now, but whatever you need, drop it in the inbox, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But I did not want to completely ignore him. But oh, where's my music? I'm like, wait a minute, we had some music at first. Hold on, y'all. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now, building my private practice. That way I can work how I want to work and how I need to work. I am totally fed up with people wanting to know their future. So I know spirit is pulling me away from my work sites. Because that's what people want. They want to know their futures. They want to know how their person feels about them. Listen, if you can't ask your person how they feel about you, then you should not be with your person. If you can't tell how your person feels about you by how they treat you, then you should not be with your person. So to come to me, no, I'm shifting gears, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I don't really want to be known as a psychic any longer. Even though I have psychic tendencies, that is not who or what I want to be known as going into my 59th year. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be known as a psychic anymore. Let me pull these cards, let these cards give you what you need. But me telling you your future or how somebody feels about you, or, is somebody gonna call you tonight? If I hear that one more time, I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. Okay, that's what's up. Thank you. Thank you, Sunny. Oh my goodness. That's what's up. Uh yes, that's what's up. No, I'm definitely pulling myself away from my work environments. Yeah. When I sign up for a new site, I try to let them know I'm not really here to predict the future. God wants me to help you through your present, to help you create the future, right? A lot of people feel like we should know everything. No, that's on you and God to know everything. A lot of folks become dependent on these psychic readings. No, I'm an empowerment coach. Let me empower you. Let me show you how to create the best future. Let me help you dig yourself out of your present, right? By not making the same mistakes that landed you in this position. So yeah, I don't know. This might be my last year on those sites, you know, really. But anyway, so how long have we been here? Okay, so it's coming up on an hour. I've given Sonny his message. Hello. I've let you know what you have coming down the pipe. And that's the thing with these cards, they will give you insight into your future, but let the cards speak, right? Let the cards speak. Don't ask me anything. And I even have a space where I have it's called Don't Ask Me, SHIT, okay? And it was supposed to be a talk show. People were supposed to call in and don't ask me, let the cards speak. So I might bring that back. Um, I would love to bring that back. People calling in, just getting the food that's being served. So this might be the year that I do that, you know, because Spirit did not give me the name of that for nothing. It's Don't Ask Me, right? Let the cards speak. So I'll probably work on doing that because I don't want questions. Let me give you this information that Spirit has for you, right? Don't ask me blank. That's right. That's right. And here's the thing with the Bible, right? Everybody has their own interpretation, right? That is why it is so important to be able to hear the voice of God, right? God told me to get here today. Nobody but him, right? Get back in front of this camera. It's time, right? Somebody needs you in front of that camera. I need you in front of that camera, number one, on your work site, so you know that that door needs to be closed. All right, so go on and close that door. You ain't going on over to YouTube because that's your little community. And here you guys are. I'm so thankful that I had some real people that I could interact with, because that doesn't always happen on my work sites. So the fact that some people that I've talked to in the past that I respect, that who respect me, actually came and sat with me. I thank you guys for that. Let me give y'all some more of this. Yes, some hand praise. But yes, honey, spirit, God, creator, whoever you want to call it, told me to get here in front of this camera today. I did not know I was going to be sitting here crying. But no, I'm in a place where I'm seeking my place. You know how you looking for your forever home? I'm looking for my forever home to do my work. So yeah, I know that the work sites, they changed drastically since I started working online 15 years ago, pulling cards and doing what I do. Those platforms mainly benefit the people who create them, right? So God is like, create your own stuff, that's why I have my own business. But yes, y'all, what are you sorry about? What are you sorry about? Me crying? Honey, listen, I need to cry sometimes. I don't cry enough. I used to be a cry baby when I was younger. I don't cry enough. Yes. Well, honey, if you are ready for guidance, I tell you what, you are gonna be a part of my community. I have we'll figure it out. Let me see. You still have my email address? Because I want you guys to. Yeah. Just send me an email and say I want to be a part of your community. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go from there. All right. Because I love what I do. I just have to find the right place to do it. All right. So and I listen. I call it my crew of few. I don't need a gang of people. I'm not into numbers like that. I want quality over quantity. You know. So it don't have to be a lot of y'all. All right. Just at least 5 to 10 people that want what I have to offer. Right. So I'm going to put together some type of little whatever where I can teach and preach and provide guidance. So that's something. All I need is participants. All I need is willing people, and it's kind of hard to find people who are serious about what I do. So I thank you for being interested. I'm going to put you on my list of people, okay? And we're going to go from there. So maybe that's why Spirit brought me over here so I can collect my people. I am a teacher. I am a preacher. I'm all of those things. Spirit is saying you are anything anyone needs. All right, in the spiritual sense. Because there are some folks who want me physically now, and I'm not even open for physical right now. I'm here to be undistracted. right? And a lot of times we get distracted when we allow people into our physical space, if y'all know what I'm talking about. So actually I'm single now. And I've been single for about, I don't know, since, I'm gonna say since August. We're gonna say my birthday month. August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So it's 6 months I've been single. I have not been single this long in my whole entire life. Besides before, I was of age. But this year I purposely said that I was not going to be in a relationship. So this is something new for me. So I'm taking care of my mom and I'm taking care of my business. And if love should ever find me again, it's got to be real love. It's got to be real love. It's got to be healthy love. And yeah. So right now, honey, I put myself on a shelf and I'm trying to see what else life has to offer me, you know. Um, yeah, so that's where I am. I'm in a new head space, a new heart space, a new soul place, someplace I've never been since I was grown. Okay, so and I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing anything, and that's how you know God ordained me to be single this year. Because I don't feel like I'm missing anything at all. At all. So I got my grandkids, I got my kids, I got my mama, okay, I got my business. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm missing nothing. Sorry. Sorry. You'll try to remember what? I can't remember. I'll try. I forgot what I was asking. Um, Married since '84. I pray not jealous. Send a woman he'll listen to. Send a woman he'll listen to. Oh, right. Married since '84. Honey, I got married in '91. I got married in '91 and I stayed married for 9 years. Me and my ex-husband were together. We were together 3 years before we got married, and then we were together 9 years, I believe. And then we got a divorce. So, but I've had somebody ever since then. I've never been without a person, a man. I've never been without a man. Never. Not since I've been grown. Never. So this is new. This is new, and it feels like it's supposed to be this way right now. So so yeah, I'm getting to know myself. I'm getting to rely only on myself. Um, yeah. So right now I'm taking care of my mama. I'm trying to find my cash flow so that I can improve my life as well as my children and my grandchildren's lives. I have books that need to be republished. That's money to be made, right? Those books are a part of my legacy. So I have stuff to bring in an income. I just have to get organized and get my S together. I got to get my shit together. Okay. I just have to get my shit together. And that's what I'm working on. So, so yeah. But anyway, loves. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know when the next time I'm coming on here, but Monica, whenever you need me to speak to him through spirit, because that's who's going to be talking. I'm just the vessel, right? I'm just the vessel. So if you ever need for spirit to speak to him through me, I'm here. All right. So you find me. You say, Red, I need for you to get in his get in his butt. And I will. Like only I can. Right? Yeah, I have an anointing over my life. I do know that. Those who don't listen wish they had. And that goes for everybody. Those who didn't listen wish they had. Because I'm speaking for spirit. Like if I have a dream and you were in that dream and I tell you about the dream and you don't heed the dream, that's all on you. But I dreamt that for a reason, right? So I do have psychic tendencies, but I no longer want to use them the way these platforms want me to use them. I'll say that. I only want to use my God-given gift how God wants me to use it. And that is through empowering people, speaking words of wisdom, right? Being a light out of the darkness. But as far as, telling you how somebody feel about you and, all of that, I think I'm going to retire from that. I took an early retirement from working outside the home. I think I can retire myself from these sites and work solely for God as He wants me to move and groove, right? And that is sharing my wisdom, my insights, but not predicting the future. Because that's not what He wants me to do. He wants me to help you create a brighter future. That's what I'm here for. Not to predict, but to create. So y'all hearing it first here. I don't want to predict the future. I want to help guide you into a brighter future. So there. That's my new moniker, y'all. But I'm getting ready to go. I feel like mommy is calling for me. I need to check on my client. If he's calling me via messenger, he has something important to talk about. So I have to make myself available for him. I thank God for him. Again, I need 5 more hymns. 5 more. That's all I need. Because I don't want to be booked and busy, right? Not booked and busy. I want to be booked and balanced. All right. That's another thing I'm saying. I don't want to be booked and busy. I want to be booked and balanced. All right. So we have to be careful what we asking for. I have to be first here for my mom, second for my business. So mommy comes first, my business comes second. But y'all, I am so grateful to be here today. I'm going to leave this up because I'm pretty sure I said something that somebody else needs to hear. But I'm not going to edit this. Listen, I'm not here to be perfect, right? I'm just here to be here. Okay. I'm not here to win no awards, no popularity, none of that stuff. That's not why God got me here. Right. So, yep, we gonna lead this up. Oh, I love you too, Booski. You make sure you email me, okay? Finally, the redhawk@gmail.com. And that goes for anybody who made it to the end of this live. Please, if you are in need of a energy shift, that is one of my business components. I am an energy exchange practitioner. I help you transmute the low vibrational energy to a higher vibrational energy. I help you get past your past emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. All right. That is what I do. I help heal you from the inside out. All right. So I thank the divine for ushering me here today. Again, I don't know when the next time I'll be here, but I'm hoping to develop a schedule so I can be here more than I have been here. Because it's time for me to pop back out. That's what Spirit said. It's time for you to pop back out. So I'm popping back out, y'all. Love you guys with agape love. Y'all already know what that is. Yes. Thank you so much. Looking forward to connecting. Thank you, honey. It's called bringing amazing spirits. We think, okay, well, listen, high vibration, baby, high vibration. Only high vibration. Anyway, peace out. Y'all have a lovely, today is Friday, y'all. Freedom Friday. Yes, y'all almost forgot to say that. It is Freedom Friday, y'all. Again, yes, y'all have a lovely weekend. Hopefully, I'll be here tomorrow. I don't know, but we'll see. But anyway, y'all, peace, love, and light until we see each other again, or should I say, feel each other again, because it's all about the vibration, y'all. Keep soaring. Yes, honey. Keep soaring. Peace out, y'all. Let me see if I can remember how to end this. Oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. Uh-oh. I think I forgot how to end it. Where are we at? That's another thing. I gotta get oh, end stream. It says it right here, y'all. End stream. All right, peace out, y'all. Thank you.